The Department of Justice just did something that continues to demonstrate the fact that we are living as in the days of Noah. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bible tells us that there will be things that will happen in the last days that we are literally watching materialize right now. The Bible tells us that men will call good evil and evil good, which is something that we are seeing. And in Matthew chapter 24, Jesus actually tells us that in the last days, it will be as the days of Noah. Now, what characterizes the days of Noah? Well, in the days of Noah, it was business as usual, even though God was providing ample warning that he was about to judge the world. They were watching Noah build the ark. They knew something was on the horizon, yet they ignored the warnings that surrounded them. And folks, the devil is good at this. He wants everybody to think that it's all business as usual so that we will ignore the wickedness that is around us. And when I look at this article from the Department of Justice, understand this, folks. They are doing exactly what the Bible says we would see happen in these days. And folks, I'm not joking. As there has been a recent movie that has come out that is shedding light on the issue of sex trafficking and all of the things that are going on with the exploitation of children, the Department of Justice has quietly taken down a series of sections from his website related to both domestic and international sex trafficking, including a portion that offers information about U.S. minors being recruited and exploited into the commercial sex industry. Now, the thing that really bothers me about this is, why would the Department of Justice do this? Why in the world would they ever want to take down information like this? In a time where the world is being told not to listen to a movie like this, you would think that all of the fact checkers would want to go to the Department of Justice website or resources like that to find out what's really happening to kids, and now they're hiding it. And you want to know why they're hiding it? Because they love wickedness. They're hiding it because they do not want the light to be exposed upon the darkness. They do not want these types of things to be manifested in the middle of what is actually happening. And the reality of it is, children are being exploited. We are getting darker and darker. Literally, we're seeing it. I mean, look around, folks. We're seeing wars and rumors of wars. We're looking at all of the things that the Bible says would happen. Like, these are the things that would lead up to the last day. And we know that what Jesus was talking about in Matthew chapter 24 was the tribulation and what will eventually be the second coming of Christ. But the reality of it is, we see all of the markers beginning to be put down. We're watching things begin to be manifested. And this is what the enemy wants us to do. He wants us to think nothing to see here. He wants us to hide the gross reality of what's happening, because what he wants us to do is think everything is fine. Let's just be merry and let's be happy. And folks, there's even people in the ministry that are doing this. They're saying, oh, well, I'm just going to be happy and I'm going to preach the gospel and I'm going to ignore all of the evil that's going on around me, when in reality, how can you preach the gospel without bringing up the situations that are around us? Folks, judgment is coming. Judgment is coming. When are we going to wake up? When are we going to understand what's happening? When are we going to open our eyes to recognize the fact that Christ could come at any moment? And we're running out of time. It is time to sound the bell. It is time to blow the trumpet. Folks, I'm not saying this because I'm just some crazy guy that's got some weird delusional sort of idea about what's coming around the corner. I'm saying it because the Bible says it, and it's real and it's true, and it's time we start talking about it. Enough is enough, folks. We're watching it happen. It's materializing in front of us. Let's wake up. We need it. We need to seek God like we never have before, and we need to shed light on this dark world. God bless you guys.